I want to say that if you're in the crowd and you disagree with anything I have said or anything Colin has said, that's good. You should. I think one of the things that's interesting about this event was I was actually approached by a few people who told me, don't do it. They're like, don't do it. I was like, why? Because they're going to trap you. I was like, what do you mean? Well, they're going to set you up for a debate. I was like, well, we're going to talk about issues, right? I was like, all right, good. And I said, look, I'm not scared. I'm married. and I've known Colin a long time. I knew him when he was little. I knew him when he was 6'8". Not 6'10".
It's a while ago.
It's a while ago. So even though I really disagree with a lot of the things he believes, and, you know, I'm sure vice versa, and there's complicated reasons why we all get to where we think about, I'm really grateful that we can sit and debate and talk about issues that matter. I mean, we're technically in an unauthorized meeting right now, so I don't know if your club's going to have to deal with that. I'm just a guest. But you all came to talk about an issue that you felt mattered. Didn't matter if you were Republican, Democrat, left-wing, right-wing. Doesn't matter. Again, I'm politically an independent who tends to lean left on national stuff and thinks local politics shouldn't be partisan. That's a really important thing. It's a really, really important thing that you care enough to do that. Because you're here getting to do something that people all over the world don't get. You're getting the chance to learn. You get to go every day and talk about ideas in class. You get to learn how to be a better nurse, right? Or be, you know, God forbid, a better finance major or social worker or history major. That's a beautiful thing. It's a really beautiful thing to have, and you should always remember that. You know, I love the fact that I come from a working class family because I take a lot of that into the classroom. I don't forget the fact of what my parents did to get me here, and neither should you. So when anybody ever says they want to debate or talk and you say, I'm cutting them off because they're a conservative or they're a liberal because I disagree, you're doing a disservice to why learning occurs. This institution, not just Salisbury, but the university, was created thousands of years ago on the idea that a place where people come together and share and compete and talk about things matters. We can't lose sight of that. I don't care who's president. I don't care the nature of the economy. I don't care what party you are. I don't care whether you support the executive or not. I don't. But the point is, this place and this ideal matters. And the idea of free speech is not just something that the right or the left should own. Everybody owns it. So you should engage people you disagree with. You should engage people that you fundamentally disagree with. And you should work at trying to get to an understanding on certain things. Because realistically, I think most of us actually have a common ground on many things. Again, Colin and I might disagree on a lot, but I've seen him. I've seen him how he interacts with my beautiful son. I've seen him how he talks to different people. I know that some of the political rhetoric that we use, you know, is tied into things beyond our control. But realistically, we all got to live in this community or in this world. And we all got to we all got to make sense of it. So whether you identify in one way or the other, to me, is very irrelevant. Focus on the content of the idea and the argument and be willing to engage it, embrace it, even if you don't like it. The hardest thing in the world you'll ever do is to really try to listen to something that you don't agree with. There's an old expression, God gives us 2 ears and 1 mouth because it's twice as hard to listen than it is to speak. Make use of that concept. Thank you so much.